is the only math trick you ever need for simplifying fractions with 9. We have to divide 4 by 9. So since this is a proper fraction, we know that 4 cannot divide 9, so we have 0 points. So without using long division, we can use this trick. So we have what we call the terminating decimal and a recurring decimal. So when it's a terminating decimal, it means that the numbers do not repeat themselves after the decimal point. But in the case of a recurring decimal, the numbers keep repeating themselves. The trick to knowing a terminating decimal or a recurring decimal is by observing the denominator of that fraction. So in this case now, we have 9. So if 4/9 is in its simplest term, because none other factor can divide both the numerator and the denominator except 1. So if we break down the prime factors of 9, we are going to have 3 and 3, which is equal to 3 squared, right? But a terminating decimal is that fraction where the denominator is in a power of 10. That is, its prime factors are just 2 and 5. So if you have a denominator of any fraction where the prime factors are other than 2 and 5, simply know that the value that is going to give you in its decimal form is going to be recurring decimal. Okay, so now that we know this, how do we now know the numbers that will be recurring if we convert this to decimal? It's simply to repeat the value, this numerator. So it's going to be 0.444, which is equivalent to 0.4 with a bar above 4 to indicate that it's recurring. Now we have 5 divided by 99. Okay, so 99 is 2 digits and 5 is a single digit. All you need to do in this case is to make this to become 2 digits by just adding 0 here. So this becomes 2 digits, this becomes 2 digits. And since it's also recurring, we just have 0.0505 and so on. So which is equal to 0.05 with a bar above the 0.5. Now, even if it is a digit and the denominator is 3 digits, all you need to do is to make the numerator to become 3 digits by just adding 0, leading zeros before the number. Here is a mixed fraction. Okay, so before the decimal point, we are going to have 2. Then we'll place our decimal point. And this is a recurring decimal, so we just repeat the numerator, which is 7. So in essence, our answer is going to be 2.7 with a bar above the 7. And that's it. I hope you find this helpful. If you did,